Hey everybody, it's Tim again. I kind of had a thought earlier, about this December. I know I made a video already on winter 2020 and what I'm thinking is going to happen there. But then I started thinking about the holidays themselves. The Thanksgiving, Christmas, the New Year holiday. Some of those, as for people of other religions, Hanukkah, and all those that go around, around December and late November. What's that going to be like this year? And, I will say that Christmas is my personal favorite holiday. It's a good time of year and I enjoy. I'm not able to do it as much anymore, but I do enjoy going to visit people and hosting Christmas parties and Christmas dinners and decorating the house and setting up nativity scenes and all that wonderful stuff that goes along with that season. And I love Thanksgiving too and being with family and like New Year's too, but where I live, there are many gunshots on New Year's Eve, and when midnight hits, you kind of hide in your basement because you're afraid of getting shot. But it's going to be different this year. I think even if the coronavirus has completely passed us, which I absolutely do not think it's going to be gone by that point. If anything, I think it's going to be in full swing and possibly going down at that point, maybe a little bit, but. Wintertime is a time when people are inside and trading all kinds of germs and they're just sharing the love, So, I think it's going to be kind of a sad holiday season. I think it's going to be kind of lonely for a lot of people, myself included. But I think it's important that we still do what is safe. You continue with the traditions that are safe. So, you really should not, maybe you should minimize your in-person Christmas shopping this year. Maybe order things. Make sure you're spraying things down when you get deliveries. Also, be thinking about, maybe you have an artificial tree, in your basement or something that you could use in place of going out and getting a real tree and buying real decorations, or maybe you could just order a real one. You can order real ones online now. I've discovered that since I've had pots because I can't go out and do that, but I really like the smell and look of a real tree. So, be thinking about that. I really don't think it's a good idea to be traveling for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, just think about the crowds on the planes and in the gas stations and cars and on buses and trains. Think about the crowds. I mean, there are undoubtedly going to be people, assuming the country is open, there are undoubtedly going to be people who try to travel. And there are going to be those people who do not wear masks and who do not follow any of the guidelines and just go on with their life. And, they just say, screw it. I hope I get it, I guess. I don't get those people, but, whatever. Your chances, when there are more people around, your chances of getting the coronavirus are higher, duh. So, maybe it's better if you stay home, and that's awful. I hate that. I would much rather myself be with my family. But you've got to protect yourself and certainly got to protect your family. By that point, I should have my dog at least. Don't be selfish. If you're not feeling well, certainly do not travel. Just be, like I've said so many times before, just be a good and kind person who is thinking about other people. Decorate your house, make your house beautiful. Have Zoom calls with your families and do all those sorts of things. Or Skype or, whatever it is you use. Do those sorts of things. Just do them virtually. which is not, that is no substitute for in-person, embraces and caring and in-person gatherings. But for right now, we just kind of have to make do. And really, I think once the holiday season is over, right, there's going to be probably an uptick in cases around the holiday season for obvious reasons. I think once the holiday season is over, maybe that might be when the coronavirus starts dying out. Maybe there'll be some kind of vaccine coming out at that point, which will help things along quite quickly, hopefully. But just, be thinking about that. I mean, we're in the middle of July right now, as I'm making this video, but, be thinking about that. Be thinking about how that will affect you, and before you go making any plans, understand that it might not be gone, by then. And just try to be considerate of others and be kind. So with that, I will end this video. But I hope that you will be good and kind always. And I wish you the best. Bye.
All right, so our fried chicken is finished. I just pulled it out of the deep fryer a few minutes ago. Well, the second batch, I should say. And I'm about ready to give it a try. But before I do, I just wanted to mention, I forgot in the last part of the video, that you need to leave it in the deep fryer at 375 for about 15 minutes. If you want to be really safe, you could use a meat thermometer, and you want to reach an internal temperature of 175. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. But all right, let's try a piece. Oh. The skin has a wonderfully strong flavor. You can taste the garlic and the onion powder so much. Not overpowering, just enough. Excellent. All right, that's it for this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or anything at all, just leave it down at the bottom. And until next time, enjoy. Goodbye.